Welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7-11.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Up and in, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses. 2-2. That's a little bit low. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Luis Ariz stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Next offering is down low. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One out, base is empty. Line to left. That's a hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Betts flips it. 1 at second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here in L.A., today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Max Muncy leading things off and takes a strike. Darvish delivers. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And here it comes. And it is 2-1. Darvish kicks, delivers. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-2.
Strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting second.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Going to count 1 and 2. Muncy over at second. Betts at first with no outs. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Will Smith to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Foul ball there. No outs, runners at first and second.
Two.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
0-1. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Batting 7. Left fielder, Alex Paul.
Alex Call getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Comes up empty.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But no advance from the runners. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Yamamoto back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hernandez drop step going back. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Bogarts playing up the middle at short. 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Oh.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a foul out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That one almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right through there, got him. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's
Left
Ramon
fielder,
Laureano.
Ramon
Possibly
Laureano.
thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Laureano needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
One ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Betts up with it. And that will end the inning. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Alex Freeland.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 2-1. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the
Batting
dugout
ninth,
after hitting the
second
line drive that
baseman,
finds a glove, but you
Miguel
will get some high
Rojas.
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. On to the third inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Right down to shoot, strike 1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style. Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Here's Elias Diaz, and that's downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. There's a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tatis waits. Just missed. Fouled off left side. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And misses. It's a strikeout. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Man at second.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with a base hit.
Now Machado up here. Just missed. Diaz on third. Arias at first. 2 out of the inning. And Manny gets a piece. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one the other way. Fair ball. 1 run's in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Padres take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. That one ripped right center field. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's Bogarts now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Yamamoto maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back. Here's Mookie now.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
And that's in the dirt. And that misses. And it's 2-0. And Mookie takes. And a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1. You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Will Smith.
First and second, no outs. Smith digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the dirt. First and second here, no outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On to Cronenworth. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Outside low, 1-1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Fought off foul. And it skips in the dirt.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ryan O'Hearn. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 70 also getting ready. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
The new
for the
pitcher
Dodgers,
in the game, number 78.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Man at first, stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pages makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fly ball down the line. Call on his way over. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from first to second. Pulls him off the bag. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Catcher, Elias
1 for 1 with
Diaz.
a double and a run scored. Oh, right to the backstop. O'Hearn up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. O'Hearn on third with 2 out. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. One left for San Diego, and it remains 5-2. Bottom four, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Center fielder, Andy Pages.
First pitch just misses. And that one sliced foul. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive.
Handful.
Struck him out looking. So digging in,
Now
Alex
batting,
Call.
left
0-for-1 so far.
Alex Call.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
One down. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0-for-1. Line drive. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. The Padres leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tap foul at the plate. Oh and 2 now. Grounds one to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Over to first. That ends the inning. One left for LA, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here in LA, and the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. To third. And that's a foul ball.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Out to short. Betts. Throws across the diamond, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Luis Ariz.
So here's the Padres DH, Luis Ariz. He's 2 for 2. Ariz, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
2-2.
The other way, makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Call. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Max Muncy at the dish. Darvish back to work.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And it's 1-1. And he swings through that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers,
here's Mookie Betts.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
There's the strike. Maybe a 2 ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next to the dish is Freddie. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Splits the plate. Strike 1. Runner at second. 2 down. Just missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's
3 balls,
inside.
1
Get
strike.
ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The 2-run shot, his second homer of this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4.
No, Bruce, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now a jump throw. He's in there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
San
the
Diego.
Padres with a new arm on the mound.
Number
Nick
27.
Pivetta.
Still
Nick
pretty early in the
Pivetta.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So a man at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That
Ball,
misses the
outside.
zone. 1-0. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there.
1-1.
Transfer bobbled and there's no throw. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Leading off for
Here's
the
the cleanup
Padres,
hitter for the
center
Padres,
fielder,
Jackson Merrill. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
First pitch, not close.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And X leaves the yard, and they boost their lead. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there, and the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. That one in there across the letters. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, base is empty.
Left fielder
Laureano comes up to hit. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air. Betts makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Wandy Peralta up and throwing. Adam getting loose as well. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. In time. Got him.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Alex Freeland.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Alex Freeland. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Tatis snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman,
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball one there.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That just misses, and a full count now. Max Muncy hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Laureano settles under it, makes the catch, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back.
Dodgers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on
Number
the mound.
17.
Shohei Ohtani.
He's having a ton of success
Ohtani.
facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So digging in
Leading
now
off
for San
the
Diego,
Padres,
Jake
second
Cronenworth.
baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
That misses the zone, and
One
that
ball,
is
no
ball
strike.
1. Just
ball.
missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Now batting, catcher Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
One down, base is empty. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one lifted to left. Call. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 4.
Now pitching for San
We're back
Diego.
in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
58.
7th. Wandy Peralta.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Here comes Max
Leading
Muncy.
off for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Max Muncy.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
2-1.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, you know this
Now
guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. This one in the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Tying run at the plate. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Rips that one to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for San
Jeremiah
Diego.
Estrada takes
Number
over on the mound.
56.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
No ball. One
I
strike.
feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
So the tying run at second. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with two strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. This one in the air, right field. Tatis. That is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Anthony Banda.
Now
This
pitching
southpaw's
for
been
the
really
Dodgers.
good against left-handed hitters.
Number 43, Anthony Banda.
Now here
Leading
is
off for the
Luis
Padres,
Arias.
the designated hitter.
You know, this
Luis
is kind of a tough
Arias.
matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In the air, left field, call. On the move to the alley. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Manny Machado now. Banda in his fourth year, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And
That's
that
a
one
ball.
just missed off the outside edge. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alexis Diaz looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And there's a ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Ball.
And
Ball.
the slider just misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And a
That's off
four-pitch
the
walk.
corner. Take it base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
Now
missed his
batting,
spot.
center fielder,
Hitter didn't
Jackson
offer at it.
Merrill.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard, Jackson Merrill, the pride of Severna Park, Maryland. Same hometown as Mark Teixeira.
Text message. This kid grew up with text messages.
Yeah, he did. We're the first generation, or the last generation, that grew up without the internet. And that makes us morally superior to these kids, Chris.
Yes.
Runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good slider
Now
inside
batting,
right there. Batter
shortstop,
fighting to get there.
Xander
Just rolled
Bogaerts.
over it. Got the ground ball.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Ryan O'Hearn on deck for the Padres. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. Out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 5. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Estrada back to work. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
One and 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Popped up. Cronenworth under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jeremiah Estrada will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jason Adam taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's going to be Alex Call. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman Alex
So up next,
Freeland.
Alex Freeland. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. This one remains close. 6-5. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alexis Diaz.
Now
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right 40. Here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ramon the next up for the Padres. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one hit the knees for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Move to first. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Pinch running here, Bryce Johnson. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Catcher, Elias Diaz.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pickoff throw. Johnson dives back in safely. 2 outs. Way high. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Popped up. Freeman. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
Now pitching for
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1-run game. And the batter now, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
That one at triple digits. Swinging a foul out of play. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now that
good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Muncy.
He's 2 outs away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Up the middle, makes a sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So they're down to their final out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And that one fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.